your girl, Bride, going live with the Breeze Hawk and Base Squad. We gotta talk, but before we get started, let's like, comment, and subscribe. Tap that notification bell so you can get all the updates and alerts. And remember, opinions are not facts. Everything we say here is allegedly and for entertainment purposes solely. So sit back, relax, sip you some apple juice or my favorite vegan water, and let's get into my showing. So I did a live earlier. That's for the members. I'm doing this live for the Bay Squad who are not members. Nicki Minaj versus JT. Is it real? Is it fake? Or do we have our facts discombobulated? And quite frankly, I feel like when it's not directed, it's not respected, and it leads for people to interpret, assume, all those things. And we already know when you make assumptions, it makes the ass out of you. We get that. So like, comment, and subscribe. Tap that notification bell so you can get all the updates and alerts. And remember, opinions are not facts. Opinions are not facts. Opinions are not facts. So I told a lot of people, I was like, hey, that audio from the Stationhead is going to get out one way or another. And I believe Toxic Tea Lounge or something like that has the full Stationhead, I believe. So I went back and I listened to it. I did not share it because I don't want it to get, I don't want the audio to be taken down, wiped out, because I feel like in this space of commentary, celebrity news and gossip, hip hop blogging, all that, you need context, right? So, hey Don Dada, hey Aisha, hey St. Hudson, hey Fear No Mortal. So I feel there needs to be a context, right? I think people get constructive criticism confused with hatred, right? I believe if you're constructive criticism with active praise, then there's a healthy balance. When it comes to musicality, music, the state of the culture, hip hop, rap, etc., people have their own backstories and histories. You know, the girls love to give a history lesson. I'm not giving no history lesson. I will say this. When I think of Nicki Minaj, solidified. As a solo artist, she was never in a group. Solidified. I don't care how other people view her. I know for a fact she's solidified because the work speaks for itself, right? My issue with what Nicki did, and this is not personal, this is me being an outside viewer, not privy to all of the information, because she was talking in code. And when I say she, Nicki Minaj, she was talking in code and on the release date of City Cinderella today. If you're not talking about JT, then who are you talking about? What is the reference point? How did we get here? How come the focal point is not on what you're doing for the evolution of Nicki Minaj, the Barbz, the portfolio, expansion, etc.? See, I always think of things in dollars and cents, because if it does not make sense, how is it making dollars? That's all I want to know. Then the mass unsubscribing from people you were following. If you're going to do that, I feel like you should unfollow all the stands, fan pages, everybody, because then it's on equal playing ground. I used to think Beyonce was wild not to follow anybody, but now I like that she doesn't, because it leaves no room for error. Now, JT could have clearly done something behind the scenes, and, you know, it was rumored that we did a video on it, that JT turned down being on heavy on it, right? I don't understand the timing. I don't believe in coinky dinks. Now, if you're OG Bay, you know I don't believe in coincidences, divine time. No. Everything was supposed to happen how it's supposed to happen, whether it was orchestrated or just happened. You just, oh, I'm going to do this, right? I feel there could have been better use of that time. And I'm going to get into that. There could have been better use of that time, especially when a lot of Barbs were already questioning other Barbs. Why are they going so hard for JT? It's like, you want there to only be you. Now, are these women colleagues? Yes, but they're not in the same peer group. They're not in the same peer group. Nicki is in the peer group with the Big Seans, the Drakes, the J. Coles. What's that? The Iggy Azaleas, the Remy Ma's, that peer group, the French Montana, if you catch my drift. JT is in the peer group with Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, Ice Spice, well, not really Ice Spice, Lotto, Sweetie. They're in the same peer group. They're all colleagues though. So when I look at Nicki, who is successful, record-breaking, out here, got the streams, got the sales, what would make her allude that JT is fake? Because that's pretty much what it came down to. The alluding of JT is fake and a user. And at 40, how are you still being used by people who are younger than you? And I'm going to keep saying this because I don't like that narrative. Oh, these girls used me. No, it was reciprocal. It was reciprocal. It was business. I've never seen in my life so many people have emotional responses to business. Business has no feeling, no thought, no nothing. Hence why at Wall Street, and I went and looked at it, there's a bull out front. A bull. You're from New York. You're from New York. You're getting outwitted by a girl who got caught up doing fraud. That's not making sense. And when I say that, it's like the Barbs get mad at me. Well, some Barbs, not all the Barbs. And then they go to, when you start hitting them with actual clear and concise talking points, they want to deflect. This has nothing to do with a hate train. Baby, we're in 2024. 2024. Sold out tour. I don't want to hear about a hate train when people are buying the tickets. For the life of me, it frustrates me when people don't use the act, because again, we're left to assume, and you know, if you are an assumer, you're making an ass out of yourself, out of you and me. But I don't believe that, because I think we clocked it right on the money. Everybody was like, JT, and when I say everybody, I'm talking about the Barbs. The Barbs are divided. They had a whole spaces going on. And then you have people saying, well, Nicki is human. If Nicki's human, you don't think these other girls are human? Like, what are we talking about? I don't believe there's anything that bad to where JT is some type of user and op. Because if that's the case, Nicki did not have to work with her. Nicki didn't have to link up with her, didn't have to mentor her, because that's what JT was saying. Oh, my mentor, she supports me. She always supports me. She didn't have to do any of that. And if all these girls are using you, ask yourself, how come you're being used? Because that is a personal emotion. A lot of things happen in business. I never say I was used. There's things going on right now in YouTube that I'm not like, oh my God, they used me. I'm just like, it's the name of the game. Shit, I got bit. Tighten up. Tighten up your shop group, baby. And let's get back to work. How does her releasing a mixtape affect you? I think it's childish. I really do. And at some point, you have to look and be like, it's childish. Like, for real? For real? And to expect JT to respond to you in a certain manner, it's not going to happen. Because JT, in my opinion, does not want to trigger Nicki. Based on the optics of singing that freestyle in the car on the Instagram live. That was one. Being at Nicki's house, taking the picture. That was two. Sending Nicki the tracks and not getting the feature. That was three. We heard the vocals. Nicki is boxing with Kenneth on the song, and where did it go? No, it came and went. So I just feel like if she's talking about using the Barbz don't support JT like that. They don't. They like her, but they support her in opposition of Cardi, Megan, Ice Spice, Lotto. Some of them are even itching around to, oh, I like Doja. Like, I just think it's weird. That's why I said I'm not a part of sin culture. I don't even get into that. Nicki, if she did something super foul, you need to let us know. And when I say us, the world. Because that cryptic Stationhead, it's doing nothing for you. The streams didn't go up. The sales, well, she sold stuff because that's why she goes on Stationhead, because she can sell the albums from basically when it was broken down to me. Selling the album, the nails, the shoes, all that. I think that's great. Amazing strategy. But when we're talking about somebody who you were seemingly cool with, you're not cool with now, based on the optics, it's just weird. But maybe I'm the only one who thinks that. Sorry, I'm not reading all y'all comments. Hey, St. Hudson, Nick came out with Tyga on Cash Money. She came out with Drake. Yeah, she did. Hey, AT2, when Nicki came out, the Twin Towers were still up. Nuh-uh. You're talking about from the Smack DVDs? Nicki has figured out beef with female rappers makes her more money after the Cardi B fight in 2018. She's making more money with tours and music. Ooh, gas station Sally, you think so? Wow, that's crazy. I don't like that strategy. Nicki was out here kikiing with Krishan Rock, and she's the queen. I thought she was paying homage because she had a baby. I don't know. Hey, AT2. Hey, the beauty. Hey, the Bailey Barack show. Like Little Kim said, Nicki wants to be the only female rapper. JT doesn't want to trigger Nicki, but she keeps shading Cardi. I mean, that's where I'm like, girl. And that, if y'all don't remember, that's why I said what I said in there. Hey, House of Princess. Nicki can't get along with women at all. I just feel like at this point, when we're talking about music, this new generation does not care about the beef. They want to hear good music. And I know we're in that climate because I went and saw that movie Twisters. And I was like, wow, this is some really good music from some country stars I never heard of. The OGs are supposed to usher in the new class, right? And if you're not ushering in the new class, those who get in by any means, that's it, right? The only one left she hasn't beefed with is Sexy Red. And I don't believe she's ever going to beef with Sexy. And I'm talking about have a shady moment, talk in code with, because Sexy Red was put on by Drake. She's under Chief Keef, promoted by Drake. Nicki don't want to do that. But I also feel like if you're the queen, you should be actively looking for somebody to take over your place. Unless you want to rap into in your hundreds. I don't know. When I look at Nicki, I think so much bigger, so much grander. And not just because, that might just be due to I have huge dreams for people and I see the potential, and when I see them not fulfilling their fullest height of who they can be, I just like, it's a nah for me. Like Randy Jackson off of American Idol. Nah, dog. The new class is not willing to be taught. I mean, shall be taught by who though? Like when we say taught, are you talking about female rappers? Because Nicki doesn't have this energy for the men. And based off of history, the men are the people who gave her hell, not these women. And in my opinion, they are willing to be taught. JT switched up her whole flow. Who did she do that for? It wasn't for us. The people who was buying JT's music didn't ask for that. She had a whole new sound, whole flow. I'm like, it's cute. I don't believe that. I think that's just a deflection tactic because this teacher said it best. And I think Queen Lovely said it best too. I think I heard it from Queen Lovely. Who claimed you as the teacher? And she wasn't even talking about female rap. She was talking about something else. Who claimed you as the teacher? Did society say you were the mentor of the new girls? Because it's not giving mentor vibes. I'm sorry. It's giving, I'm coming to you and then you'll take it or something. I don't know. Or it's giving showgirls. For those who've seen the movie. That's what it's giving. It's giving showgirls. And I told y'all, instead of these women beefing with each other, they need to beef with these men, because these men aren't doing half the work, aren't even giving a performance. They stand on stage and do this right here. The girls is out here doing an 8 count, body tight, hair laid, makeup slayed, visual performance, getting half the money. But y'all don't hear me. But y'all don't hear me. Cause y'all want to talk to me about a teacher. I just saw Future do this. Now, I seen Future in concert. Amazing. But stick talk. Gang. Dirk was like this. 21 Savage. The girls. It's Young Miami and I came to run my circle. Period. And I bow. Wah. What you said? Da. Breath Patrol. We love you. I love you too. And here y'all go. These bitches is boring. Hated it. Get these weak hoes out the way. Oh my God. That's why we love the queen. The queen. The queenness. The queen that these bitches don't want to listen to nobody. Get these weak hoes up out of here. Lazy whores. Where's the button? Trash. Trash. Look at them. Oh, the male rappers. Male rappers. We love the males. Men can do no wrong. Gargle the balls. That's what y'all be over there doing. I'm just telling y'all what I know. Future be lit. Hey, don't worry about it. Hey, Andre. Not y'all laughing at me. That was my movie. I just have to tell y'all, it took for her to fall out with JT for them to see. Ooh, Carrie Bradshaw. I remember that interview when she snapped at Budden about what she goes through. Ooh. The new class can't rap anyways. I think they can rap. I think a lot of them are not doing their potential because they don't want to step on their toes. That's why I am very appreciative of the content creators who let me do my content, how I do my content. And they see it. Can y'all double tap this video? Bow. Can we get the likes up? Not y'all taking likes away because y'all didn't like what I said. I'm just telling y'all. The people who give female rappers the hardest times be out here praising the gangbangers. The impersonators. They be quoting men who don't even write their own lyrics. Talking about, oh, they used to write raps. When? What? Queen Latifah ain't even do that much. I'm a big Future fan too, Jaquez. That's why I said Future. I love the Toxic King. JT fell out with her day ones for this. This is my first time over here. You're funny. Thank you. I'm something like a comedian. I feel like I'm better. No, I'm playing. Kendrick is a good live performer and does not use a backtracking. One of the best live. I mean, I see him before he was like famous. I wouldn't say the best, but he's up there. I wouldn't say he's the best though. Just for me. And that's not because I said Not Like Us was not the song of the summer. But I've been saying that. That's just my opinion. Nicki down Kim for so long. Guess what goes around comes around. Not the karma. What goes around comes around, goes around. Oh, back around. It's 2:45 in the morning. Should I go to bed? Yeah, you should. Rent Money and Draco is my yes. Hey girl, hey Shauna. I guess we all up late tonight for no reason. I know. Well, I went to go see Twister, which was a good movie. I thought it was gonna be lame, but it was really good. Little Kim was the first rapper to call out Drake, remember, in Black Friday? No, but if she did, kudos to her. I don't have a problem with that. Like, I'm telling y'all right now, I don't care who calls out who. If their music hits like grits, I'm not giving up the music. I'm sorry. Find somebody else to do it. No. Y'all only want us to quit on people who are successful. Because when I came out here and told y'all about Boston Richie and his predatory ways, y'all could not be bothered. Now here we are. A year and a half later. You know JoJo Suya, and if you know her thoughts, she makes the music she wants to make. Do you like the City Cinderella album? I think it's okay, Snow White. I think it's okay. I gave my critique of it, though. I gave my constructive praise and critique. What are the new female rap artists looking for? Fame, influence, or the bag? I mean, does it matter? They're looking for whatever they envision in their mind. I think this is another thing, too. Like, just we got to get out of that old school mentality. Like, the girls no longer have to do what the OGs had to do to get their money. If you're in demand, you're in demand. If you're likable, you're likable. If people like you, they're going to buy whatever you're selling. I was watching RuPaul's Drag Race because I like them. Not this, I like some of the new stuff, but it was an old one. And there was a drag queen who was like, oh, she could do no wrong. They eat out the palm of her hands. Oh my God, you look like Linda Evangelista. And this bitch is basic. That's pretty much what they were saying. This is a basic, but yet she has the judges eating out the palm of her hand. And you know why? Because he had a beautiful smile. But in the words of drag, a beautiful smile, even skin, could paint the face, wore things aesthetically pleasing to the body, was not argumentative, took the constructive criticism, invented behind the scenes, went far. A lot of people need to adopt that philosophy. Just because you think it don't mean you have to say it. And I'm not saying she doesn't need to vent, because Nicki, she earned that right. But also understands what comes with that. I just don't get the lack of understanding of the cause and effect. I know, I get No Child Left Behind did a number on the American society, but I'm like, come on, y'all. Damn, like, really? It couldn't have possibly did that. Comprehension skills lacking. Interpretation questionable. Deflection tactics, lack of accountability. It's just, ugh. MGK is out here minding his business and making more money than all of them movies, country music, rock, water. Yeah. Liam, you gotta be around here. I don't just mod up people. You gotta be in the trenches to be a mod. We done modded some people who were ops. Hey, Geneva's Garden, what is there for her to vent about? Like, the lady needs help. Ever since the husband came in the picture, she has zero self-control. Oh my God. I have to watch the replay because I want to know why they're saying Nicki is shading JT. She'll read it because of her cryptic code. That's why they're saying it. It's strictly off the cryptic code. It's not something in particular. It was the subtle shade of the first time she did the spaces. She said something about like barbecue events or something. It was something like that. I'm paraphrasing what she said. She said something in relation to like, it was a small venue. And then she went from, oh, it's a small venue, like throwing shade at what she's doing. So now like, I think she calls her like Little Red Riding Hood or some shit like that. And it's weird. It's weird. And the fact that I even have to be like, I don't like, look, some of the girls can't even read in cursive. I'm not trying to backpack on the job. I'm not Inspector Gadget. I'm not trying to do like Blue's Clues. Like, what are we doing? This is so childish. so childish. Everything is a complaint, and it's like, I do not like people who just complain just to complain. Fix it. If these hoes keep using you, fix it. Hey, it's Coda. She even called JT dumb when the girl tweeted a Bible quote. JT played icing herself out from her peers. Yeah, that Bible quote thing was crazy, baby. What? But they said it was all fun. So, I mean, what are we supposed to think? It's very passive aggressive. I told y'all I don't do well with passive aggressive. I feel passive aggressive is coloring outside the lines with your white crayon, but your outlining is black. Come again. And please get the likes up by hitting those 3 dots or double tapping the screen, interacting with these 3 dots down here, please and thank you. Thank you, Mr. D. She's on Stationhead now. Is she saying she loves the album? Like, happy birthday, Tina. Happy birthday to all the Cancers. Yeah, passive aggressive is still aggressive. That is definitely true. I'm just saying, I think we have a whole, like, we have the bar for female rappers up here and the bar for male rappers down here. All they have to do is breathe and y'all be like, yes. The women, y'all be like, this bitch can't even breathe right. Hated it, -25. Like, these women, they changed their aesthetics because y'all go in on them and then y'all dog walk them for changing their aesthetics. Erica Banks, because Wiley made her go get, I don't care what nobody say. She was over there listening to Wiley and Armand and she went and got that body done. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cancers. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Not walk on eggshells, baby. Not walk on eggshells. Oh, oh, oh. Oh my God, y'all are dragging. Not me. Listen, I just feel like if there's no beef, she needs to clear it up. And y'all can't convince me Nicki is so busy. She does not see what's going on because, baby, the girl started deleting tweets. Normally, y'all trends. And when I'm talking about the Barbz, normally the Barbz get things trending. They made sure this didn't trend. Baby, y'all are in those back chats, group chats, working overtime. Like, it's crazy. Nicki holding on to rap for her life. And to me, that's crazy because she's so much bigger. Like, I get it. Sometimes people just don't see it. And my thing is, just does Nicki not know she's an icon, an international superstar? Like, does she believe it? Because it's one thing to know it. It's another thing to believe it. Like, everything in my spirit tells me when Blue Ivy was doing this, I woke up like this when her mom was doing it. She knew her mom was somebody special because everybody was watching her mom the way she was watching her mom. Hence why Blue Ivy is who she is now. Like, Dad, take my picture, because she gets it. Same with Northwest and the rest of them little kids. They know they're somebody. And somebody acted up in the chat. They get Jarquez. Jarquez is working hard. Cause the girls be trying it. She do be doing her thing. It's just sad to see, like, when I think of Nicki, I don't think of female rappers. Like, when they were saying the verses, I said the verses needs to be Foxy and Lil' Kim. With Nicki, it needs to be her and Drake. Same level. Verse for verse. Because verses is a fun thing, right? And if it's not going to be her versus Drake, then it needs to be Nicki versus Wayne. You know, I feel like but Wayne wants to do a versus with Jay-Z, which I understand. I totally get it. Totally get it. So, again, if it's no beef, no animosity, she needs to clear it up, because at this point, it's crazy. She act like she's still a new artist. She's literally okay, she's a star. She say all her accolades like she's trying to convince herself. Maybe she don't believe she deserves it or something. I don't know. No, because she's surrounded by people beneath her. Ooh. It doesn't need to be a Meg versus Nicki. Absolutely not. Like, come on, guys. Like, it needs to make sense. Y'all remember when they did the Eve versus Trina? That did not make sense. That is not what the people asked for. It should have been Trina versus Kaya. Eve versus Da Brat. Or Eve versus Lil' Kim. I don't care. They was beefed out too. Shit. We got to do things that make sense. I mean, I'm not saying she needs a versus, but that's what I'm just telling y'all. Like, that's how I look at it. The epitome of artistry. And in House of Princess, you were right. Not too many people can match Nicki lyrically. That's why I'm not understanding these trivial high school reactions to the girls. Oh, Ice Spice used me. Who the fuck cares? Ice Spice is in her 20s. I'm sorry. No bitch in their 20s can use me. Outthink me, outperform me. What? I was here longer. What? Nicki is acting like these old men who be sugar daddies for the young girls. Use me. Like, it's just no way. I'm sorry. Y'all, I almost put my business out there. But, like, no. Mm-mm. There's nothing new under the sun. Nothing. Except for y'all creating babies. Ice Spice is not trash, though. I would never do a versus battle with someone who came out when I was in junior high school. Yeah, like, what? That's why I said there's a difference between colleagues and peer group. She want them people to sign them bump contracts and get pissed when they don't. When them texts leaked, it made perfect sense. It did. And I'm like, the girls have lost things working with you, though. Like, since Ice Spice was cut off, 25 million listeners. That's money. Food. But, you know, people always see it one way. That's why I say you got to be cautious of the company you keep. Really, baby? Oh my God. I'm not even gonna read that out loud. The girls is gonna think I made that up. Oh my goodness. I believe that. I think there's some secret, it's something in there, like that spirit is on her. Say Hudson. Oh my God. Okay, 5 minutes. We got 5 minutes left because I don't want to be too long. I know some of y'all are out in these streets. You know what I miss? I really miss a time where people put out the artistry and they was just excited about it, and hoes beat behind the scenes. And you knew there was drama. Remember when Pink was giving Christina Aguilera hell for using the songwriter she used? And mad because Christina Aguilera, Stripped is still that album. I don't give a fuck. I like Candyman and all, but Stripped is that girl. She was mad because she was like, oh, she's copying off of me. All for us to find out that Christina Aguilera went through some shit. And then when the songwriter did not want to work with Christina after that because of Pink, Pink treated her like shit. That's why I say you got to do what's best for your money. Do what's best for your money. Oh, y'all are sniping them today. Y'all sniping them today, baby. Shout out to the mods. I feel like, but what paranoia? That is crazy. Iggy Azalea is a kangaroo jack, could never get that culture vote. Now that's somebody. They not like us. They not like us. They like us. Wop, 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 wop. Get a dope. Fake accent. Oh my goodness. The black scent. That's what T.I. got. Ever since T.I. put Onyx on the scene, look where we're at. Well, Amethyst. Her name is Amethyst. The baby's name is Onyx. My bad. Miss Gemstone. And I like Fancy too, but she's trash. Miss Slave Master. I'm never going to let her live that down. Shout out to the Australians. Shout out to the Pacific Islanders. I love y'all. Not Kangaroo Jack, though. Absolutely not. Yeah, listen, just because you're not big in America does not mean you're not big somewhere else. I think people need to get that in their mind, too. And I love the work that the new girls are doing. They're touring. They're doing it despite all the hate because that song that Konnichiwa Cha Sa Kira that Mega got, them Japanese girls is feeling that because there's, I don't know if y'all been paying attention to the world outside of music. The Asian women have been fighting back against the men. They've been closing their legs. They've been letting them die alone. Baby, the girls are thriving. Okay, they've been gaining weight. Oh, African music doing it. When you say African, what do you mean? Of course, thank you. Of course, thank you. But look, Nikki, let us know who you're talking about, baby, because we don't know. I'm not hating on the Africans. How could I hate on the Africans? And I dated some of the most successful Africans y'all have to offer the world. Cheers to the continent of Africa. Thank you guys. But on that note, I gotta go. Comment down below. My drink is finished. I hope y'all enjoy it. Replay crew. Tell me your thoughts. Sound off in the comments. And I gotta go. Bye.